Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambi Reads the Holy Books of India. Mahabharata 393. As you remember, Bhagadatta was fighting with Arjuna and Krishna, and Arjuna kept breaking up Bhagadatta's things. This bow was also broken. The old king became very angry with Arjuna. He had been till now undaunted by this steady return from a man much younger than himself. Irritated him, perhaps. In a mad fury, Bhagadatta threw a goad at Arjuna, the goad which was used to lead the elephant. This goad, however, was not just an ordinary weapon. Bhagadatta had invoked the great Vishnu, and it became the most terrible of all astras. It sped toward Arjuna like a hawk bent on killing a dove. All the people were looking at it with their blood frozen. It looked like the end of Arjuna. In a moment, Krishna stood up in the chariot and took the full impact of the astra on his beautiful chest, which was decked with a jewel called Kaustuba. Bhima embraced Yudhishthira when he saw that Arjuna and Krishna were both well. There happened a miracle. The goad, the great Vaishnavastra, fell on the chest of Krishna, and the people around saw it change into a garland of flowers. They were amazed at the sight. Arjuna was upset at the thought that Krishna took the dart on himself. He looked at him and said, "Krishna, why did you have to do that? I am here. Why did you come between me and the goad which was aimed at me? You should not have done it. It looks as though you're breaking your promise not to take an active part in the war." Krishna smiled and said, "You're right, Arjuna. I shouldn't have done it. But my dear friend, it belongs to me, and I took it back. Once in a wrong moment, I gave this Vaishnavastra to Prithivi, who was the mother of the great Naraka. She wanted him to be immune from every weapon. He had it with him. I killed him later. This astra was given by Naraka to Bhagadatta. If it is aimed at anyone, it will just have to kill the victim. I cannot afford to lose you, Arjuna. That is why I had to come between you and the astra. I'm sorry. But now this Vaishnavastra has come back to me. It was because he possessed it that Bhagavatta was, till now, invincible. He has thrown it away. He has lost his immunity and his elephant too. And now the elephant is just like any other elephant. It will not be hard to kill him now. Be quick, Arjuna." Arjuna sent a sharp arrow towards the elephant called Supritika. The arrow entered the head of the beast. It went right into the elephant. The magnificent animal collapsed on the field. The elephant of Bhagadatta would never more harass the army. It was dead. Arjuna aimed a sharp crescent-shaped arrow towards the chest of Bhagadatta. It pierced his chest. The great Bhagadatta fell down from the elephant. They were both terrible to look at, the grand king and his grand elephant. There was no one to equal either of them. The death of Bhagadatta was a great incident in the fight between the two armies on the second day of the leadership of Drona. Arjuna descended from his chariot. He made a production around the fallen Bhagadatta. He had to pay his last respects to a great man. Bhagadatta was the friend of his father. He was one of the noblest ancients. His fame was great. Arjuna saluted the great man and returned to his chariot. This gesture of Arjuna was greatly appreciated by all the heroes on either side. Chapter 6, Drona's Promise. Arjuna went back to the field. The sons of the king of Gandhara were ready to meet him. They were good fighters, and the fight went on for some time. Finally, Arjuna killed both of them. Duryodhana and his brothers were grieved to see the death of their uncles. Shakuni came up to avenge the death of his brothers. His army was routed by Arjuna. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.